What is going on, Lunatic Fringe, guys? Luna Classic. There's some interesting stuff happening right now, and the mainstream media has even picked up an article. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Bleav. Hit the like button on your way in. Let's check this out. You're not going to believe it. And there's another piece to it on Commonwealth right now, and it just so happens that you should have just asked me anyway, because BitBoy Crypto, that's a friend of mine. So I'm going to send this to him, and you guys are going to see it. Again, make sure you hit the like button on the way in. Let's get into it. All right, first of all, guys, MSN has picked up on Terra Luna Classic, and they've given a call here. And the reason that I'm bringing it up is because, as you can see from this illustration, there is a long-standing trend line right there. And guess what? It's the trend line that you and I have been talking about for, let's call it a year now, saying that this is the area, the region that we need to break out of in order to get confirmation of bullish momentum. Well, guess what? MSN has now picked up on it as well. Now, what does that mean broadly? Nothing other than the exposure that came from being in the mainstream. There are going to be some people today that are going to look for Terra Luna Classic in their price charts to try to figure out, like, how can I get some, because this looks like a big win for me. The reason that we're talking about it being a big win right here is because of 4053 is when this article was done, which is about 2 days ago, and you've seen a nice little recovery for the moment, but we need a much bigger move, right? Well, that's about a 3x when you look at it this way. So somebody out there is going to ape this, and they're going to get a big win off of it. That's what's going to end up happening, right? So mainstream coverage. Now, the important and interesting part here is there's a proposal on community, on the Commonwealth, for Jacob Gadikian versus Ben Armstrong. Ben Armstrong is a friend of mine. So they're talking about the title fight, Truck versus Lambo, and they're putting together a proposal to have BitBoy, Ben Armstrong, fight Jacob, because on one of his shows, Ben said that don't buy Luna Classic, it's dead. His quote was, "It's dead, don't touch it," something to that effect. LUNC community is known for its passionate approach, and look, he's not fighting me. He's not fighting me. I'm too big. So, yeah, if you wanted somebody like this, Jacob has reached out. The Deep State has already nominated the fighter to best represent LUNC. Jacob Gadikian, a diehard LUNC fanatic and an IRL fanatic as well. His willingness to accept the bout is already evidenced by his tweet. So now they're talking about where it would go and what would happen. And look, if you guys were really looking for this to happen, then Ben is not going to just do something in a back alley in Philadelphia. If you are seriously interested in this, then you need to contact Karate Combat and the I think it's called the IFC, the Influencer Fight Club, and that's George from Cryptos R Us. And if you want Ben to be in this fight here, you have to put the money up, and he will take the fight, I'm sure. Provided a couple of things are met. For example, they have to be at least similar size, because they do it by a weight class. So on January 25th, Cryptonomy kicked off a private sale for its own cryptocurrency, and it was sold out in a matter of minutes. But they also received a promise of another offer from a major investment firm in the TradFi sector to acquire part of the business. This could be a game changer for Cryptonomy. With the market still down, investing in Cryptonomy interest accounts right now could greatly affect your ability to earn profit and significantly multiply your assets. The public pre-sale of Cryptonomy is going to be announced very soon, and combined with the latest developments, it's likely going to see a fast demand and strong early earnings in this listing phase. The merger with a major financial player is also going to further boost Cryptonomy's infrastructure and influence, setting the stage for an explosive growth. Now, for those of you wondering, I did make a new deposit. I'm going to choose on this round. We're going to do a 9-month sponsorship right here for Ondo. I'm going to put in 10,500 Ondo in this 9-month stake. Yield return on this is 91.8. But folks, the place where the earnings are held. Look at ChainAware, a 1000x for Cryptonomy.finance. And if you had a stake in the launch pool, then you received rewards for that too. Look at creator bid at 6x. There's a lot of money being made right now. Sign up at Cryptonomy.finance today. This is there's a real opportunity that you guys could make this happen if you just put in a little bit of work to it. So I'm sending this link right now. Copy, paste. I'm sending this to Ben as we speak. So yeah, this is going to be your lucky day because Ben Armstrong now knows. All right, so Ben Armstrong now knows that this is out there and will probably hit me back up in a little while and say, hey, man, what do they want to do? So, message sent. All right, let's move on. All right, not a lot of move from meme coins except Roddy. They had a nice 25% pump over here, but we haven't really seen a gigantic move. So we're still kind of stuck in the doldrums, if you will. And the reason for that, we're going to need a pump. And what we did not get so far is enough of an appreciable pump for some serious positivity to show up because of what's been happening here. So on the 1 hour, you can see that we did have a nice little rip up here to 407, came midday yesterday. We saw a bit of a retracement. Obviously, that's going to happen. There's your impulse move right there, that secondary impulse. And what did it do? It came down into this range. We didn't get a test at the 236, so I would expect that we're going to see some positive movement over the next couple of hours, more likely. I don't know what the U.S. market is looking like. As I'm doing this, the U.S. market is coming online. It was a good day in the overnights, generally speaking. So maybe, just maybe, we'll see some positive price movement. But I do think that we're going to get some, and a nice little test right now of the 200 MA is what I would expect, and that's going to be at that 7 level. So I would think that we'll wick off up into this range. Again, test a little down, and we'll see if we get a breakout from there. But more exposure is always a good thing. So another big positive move coming. Volume up 69% over the course of the day. For Terra, same thing. Volume up 82% on the day, but a lot of dip, a lot of dump, a lot of negativity. All right. Now the burns, 1.7 billion burns, and what we got was another big day of 318 million burns, and it was in fact another exchange just moved a big bag of Luna Classic, which of course burned like 200 million in that single moment. So we had another big burn. Every couple days we seem to be having these big movements that are happening right now. I would suspect that something is building at this point. People are getting aligned, if you will, getting ready. As far as USTC, same thing. People are getting ready for this new paradigm, this new shift. I think Crypto.com is going to be doing some moves pretty soon. We'll probably see some new wallets and stuff like that being created, and trading is going to resume very, very soon. We just need some clarity from a few of the markets. Any day now, I think we're going to start seeing something like that happen. From February 9th, Terra Casino giving away $11,000. Get in on it while you can. There's the Mummy Megaway. And all of your favorite cryptos can be used. And if you're trying to trade those meme coins I was talking about just a few short moments ago, then the place to go is Terraport.finance. It's the place for all of your meme coin needs right now, and utility needs like Juris Protocol, like Selenium, whatever it is that you need. Terraport.finance is listing it for you today. And they are one of the top burners of Luna Classic in all of this ecosystem. So make sure that you're using them today. All right, guys, to be clear here, we have now sent a message to Ben Armstrong that one of the guys here is looking for a fight because they didn't like the fact that he said that it's dead. So we have to be ready for a response, and this could get interesting. It could get intriguing, and guess what? It could provide a pretty good amount of exposure for Terra Luna Classic. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. This is not financial advice, but I'm always right.